absorbing CO2 as those planted after the war, these cedars don't produce the pollen that causes allergies. It's a two-for-one solution. The plants that cause hay fever vary by region. As the world struggles to stop climate change, Japan's efforts to fight hay fever are seen as one way to adapt to new environmental realities.
We go behind the scenes at the Chopin Piano Competition.
手が震えが止まらないんです。緊張するし怖いですやっぱり。
The Young Virtuosos. Documentary 360 is a flagship program from NHK World Japan, introducing documentaries on a variety of themes from nature and science to political, economic, and social issues. The National Museum of Nature and Science in Tokyo is nearly 150 years old, and it occupies 2 buildings. The Global Gallery features exhibits on the world's biodiversity and natural history, as well as its technology. The Japan Gallery, where you can also enjoy beautiful architecture, showcases Japanese history, science, and technology. We'll show you an ultimate route to enjoy both areas in just 2 hours. One of Japan's oldest shrines, Izumo Oyashiro Shrine. It's said Japan has 8 million deities, and they all gather here during the 10th month of the lunar calendar. After sunset, the deities come to the beach, where priests escort them to the shrine. The next morning, their 7-day conference begins. Explore how Japanese spirituality finds the divine in nature and cherishes harmony.
Hokkaido, in Japan's north, features sprawling, beautiful nature and is home to many unique wild animals. It's full of amazing must-see destinations and some mouth-watering food. But the changing climate means new challenges. This February, explore Hokkaido's nature, cuisine, environment, and more.
Then the day came with the news that shook me to my core. You are a good candidate for a heart transplant. My mind went blank.
Here I am in the middle of hundreds of people, and all I feel is incredible anxiety that I have to find this man before he kills someone.
Now what do? I gave up my dream, I gave up my voice. I chose this path, but this path didn't choose me back.
The next day, I showed up to what I thought was football. Right? Those were the days of Pele and Maradona and all the stars I grew up idolizing. But that wasn't it. It was American football. And the coach approached me and said, son, if you want to learn, I'll teach you.
So when my best friend asked me to be his +1 at a lavish wedding in India, I jumped at the opportunity. Truth is, I've been to India many times, but it was always with my parents. I was so excited. I was finally going to be an independent woman in my motherland without my mother.
And so I pick up the card, and inside it reads, will you marry me? And I think, not bad.
And they started watching, this little 10-year-old kid at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm stretching pizzas in the window, and the more people that came, the more excited I got. I spun it this way, and I spun it that way, and I just remember saying to myself, I love this.
So I grew up on the Lower East Side of New York City, where culture, flavors, and chaos threw a party. We would walk 1 block and you would smell bagels and bialys from the Jewish deli. Next block, espresso and marinara from Little Italy. And in the middle of it all was my Chinatown.
Join us for Startup's monumental 12th season.
Imposter syndrome. Self-doubt.
We were eating a no for breakfast.
We're eating from lunch.
There's a lot of times I wanted to quit.
What an opportunity to do what you love for a living. It's so unusual.
This is Startup.
Welcome to Laura Flanders and Friends, the place where the people who say it can't be done take a back seat to the people who are doing it.
This is how change happens in this country, when vast numbers of people come together and defend a vision of the future.
If we do nothing, we'll be looking at apartheid in America.
Learning about the past has really no value if you're not going to apply it for a better future.
If you take a moment, you can see the world change.
Massive attacks using missiles and drones.
Stories that link all of us. Make sense of our lives. So we can move forward. Widening horizons.
I'm in shock.
Oh my God.
You ready to meet your DNA cousin? That's why I'm here. What's up, cuz?
It's like learning there's a new room in your house.
Is that not freaky?
That's freaky. This is the fun part.
It's incredible.
Look at all this history. It's amazing. And it's all connected. Did you ever think about your great-grandfather?
Now there is a name to this person.
Join me each week on Wall Street Week for stories of capitalism from business, markets, economics, tech, and climate. More than what you need to know, it's what you need to think about.
Kendra Potter never knew about her birth family or her Native American culture.
I think there's a part of my identity that I've created that's the mystery.
Years later, she embarks on a journey full of surprises and revelations.
Being Lummi, part of that is also then owning that this is what has happened to my people.
Daughter of a Lost Bird on America Reframed.
This program was made possible in part by from first-year students to anyone looking to complete a degree. Morgan State University's learning environment is home to more than 150 academic degree and certificate programs. Learn more at morgan.edu.
At Theralogix, we believe science is at the heart of health, and knowledge lights our path forward.
Sage Policy Group, supplying economic and policy consulting across industries.
And Alan and Shelley Holt.
Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4.